As a prerequisite for AVEVA adapters to use OIDC authentication, the Pi Web API receiving the adapter data must be configured for OIDC authentication. On Pi Server 1, click on the Windows Start icon and navigate to the Pi folder. Then click on Pi Web API Admin Utility. This will launch the utility to configure Pi Web API. On Telemetry, click Next. On Configuration Store, click Connect and use OIDC authentication. Keep the default of Pi Server 01 and click Next. On Authentication Options, select OpenID Connect/Bearer and click Next. This is the most vital step in the configuration if you are following along on an already configured system. On AIM registration, verify the URL is correct and then click Next. On Listen port, change the port to 446 as we have other applications on 443, 444, and 445. Keep the default of Yes, please create a firewall exception for Pi Web API, then click Next. On Certificate, we need to select a certificate. This can be provided by your IT department. We, however, will use a self-signed certificate. Click Select and then click OK for the OSIsoft self-signed certificate, then click Next. On API Service, choose the account type of Custom and the account name of PiSchool/Pi Web API Service. This is an already created service account for the Pi Web API service. Enter the password, same as PiSchool Student 01, click Test, and then Next. On OMF servers, under number 2, select the Pi Asset Framework Database OMF, which was already created for this purpose. Click Connect on Select the Pi Data Archive server. After that is successful, click Confirm, then Next. On Review Changes, check the box next to Accept all the configuration, then click Next. On the confirmation page, if you see All Jobs Accomplished Successfully, you can click Finish. Now, Pi Web API is ready to authenticate OIDC connections from our AVEVA adapter.